Hello everyone. In this video, we'll install and set up the necessary libraries to web scrape in Python. Web scraping is a technique which is used to collect data from internet. You might be building a price tracker or collecting data for your ML project, and web scraping will help you there. So what it does is it looks for data in the websites and collects it and save it in your local file, and these data can be later used for your projects. Now let's install some necessary libraries which you will be using to work with web scraping. The first library that we will be installing is Beautiful Soup. To install Beautiful Soup, let's go to the internet and search the command to install it. I'll go to Google and search Beautiful Soup pip install. We'll go for the PyPy website and copy this command to install Beautiful Soup. Now let's open the terminal and install it. I already have the Beautiful Soup library installed in my laptop, so it says requirement already satisfied. The next library that we'll be installing is Request. We'll do the same. Let's search how to install Request library. I'll search for Request pip install. I'll go to the PyPy website. We'll copy and enter it in the terminal. I already have this, so I got requirement already satisfied. If you are installing it for the first time, this command will help you. To work with these libraries, first let's import them. So first I'll import the request library. Request library is used to make HTML requests with the internet. Then from BS4, I'll be importing Beautiful Soup. Beautiful Soup is installed under the name BS4. So from BS4 library, we'll be importing the Beautiful Soup here. The website that we'll be parsing is this website, scrapethissite.com, and we'll be using this countries of the world example to scrape it. Before scraping a website, just make sure that the website actually allows you to do it, because some websites doesn't allow you and they might restrict your access. I'll copy the URL of the website. Then I'll create a variable called rec, and from the request library I'll call the get function and I'll pass the website here. So this will request for the HTML content of the website. Let's create a variable called BS and let's call Beautiful Soup. You might consider Beautiful Soup as a class, and we are creating an instance here. Now let's pass the variable that we use to make HTML request, and we can call the content of it. We'll be using the HTML parser here. So let's enter it in a string. Now let's print the output. We'll say bs.prettify. Prettify is used to make the output easy to read by giving some indentations. Now let's run the code. Here we get an error which says character map can't encode character. This is a Unicode encode error which says the decoding is not proper. So inside the Prettify, we should mention the encoding is UTF-8. Now let's run it again. We get the output, the HTML page of the website. Here we can see that there are many lines of code and this is the HTML page of the website. We can also see the country's name that is specified in the website. I hope you understood about how to install libraries to work with web scraping. See you again in the next video.